So this little guy, this little male Texas spiny lizard, he came here about a month ago with a broken spine. You can see that bend he's got there. His backbone is broken. His spinal column, his spinal cord is not broken though. You can see he's moving his legs there. He's still able to have bowel movements and use his rear legs, but that's an improvement, because when he first came here, he was nearly fully paralyzed in the back legs. He had an extreme case of paresis, which is extreme weakness. So the people that found him, and I think maybe somebody accidentally stepped on him, I believe, on his lower half is what happened. The person who found him, they were saying that he was just dragging his back legs around and he couldn't move his back legs. When it comes to head and spinal cord injuries, a lot of times the permanent damage that causes a permanent disabling injury comes from the inflammation from the initial trauma that caused the injury. So it's critical in those cases that they get a very strong anti-inflammatory, and NSAIDs normally aren't enough for this. If you've got a severe head injury or a spinal injury, like in this case where the backbone is actually broken, then you're going to need a corticosteroid. So he came here and got dexamethasone, and he started making some improvements. He's not really showing. Before I started the recording, he was kicking his legs pretty vigorously. He's made quite a bit of improvement since he's been here, and so he has movement in his back legs now. And he has scurried along and used his back legs a little bit, a few times I've seen him. For that broken backbone, with him being this small, there's not really anything I can do to straighten that back out, to fix that, without risking permanently damaging or severing his spinal cord, the nerve bundles. So it's best to leave that alone and just let it fuse how it is, because I can't be like, you would have to be x-ray guided on a surgery, and especially with as small as he is. So it's not really doable for me to fix where his spine is broken there. So we'll just have to mitigate the damage and then help him recover some mobility over time, which he can. But with this kind of injury, it's not really likely that he's going to fully recover to the point that he's going to be releasable, because even though he may regain quite a bit of function, I believe he will regain quite a bit of his function there, but I don't really think it's going to be enough to make him releasable again. He's never really going to be really good enough again to climb trees like he used to and scurry across the ground with the speed that he used to escape predators. He's just not going to be that good again, unfortunately. So it's I don't think he's really going to recover well enough to be wild again.